Lex talking to Debbie. This person is telling me a couple things. You've told me that once before. I love that. Well, hey, at least you know that you're getting the right energy channeled. So here we go. Hard to breathe, honestly. Hold on. And I feel tired. I'm like looking at a bed like it's my best friend. I'm just kind of exhausted, honestly. So it feels like something medical, okay? So if I'm talking to this lady, she tells me a couple things. She said she's like a mother figure. I think we have a piece of jewelry. I would assume it's like a ring just because she's really got me playing with mine over here. But we have a piece of jewelry. She tells me she's your guardian angel. She puts a wing around you. And the wing also means like even if she's not your mom, she takes you under her wing like a mother, like a protector, like a leader for you. I have multiple of hers. Beautiful. I love this. And she tells me she tells me something about ashes, but I can't remember that. I'll have to do that next. But she talks about how she ends up passing. She shows me a picture of her home. She goes, "Oh, I felt pretty good that day. That was one of the good days." So she also talks about she shows me her home. It's sunshiny, lack of pain. She tells me it's one of the good days, but it's an underlying medical thing. So let's say she passes at home from a medical thing that's underlying. I can't tell if she's being taken care of or maybe she's fully functioning. That part is unclear. However, she tells me it was a good day and it kind of like I feel really dizzy and exhausted, and then I start kind of like shutting down, and like maybe that's a symptom for something else, and it just kind of like all bubbles up, and I just get this sense of exhaustion, So I would love to, and then it's just like oxygen low. When the tank is done, you go put, 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 all the way to the end, and that's what it feels like. I opened up all of my comments so wide, and I have so many regrets. Okay, it's better. It's fine. Okay, beautiful. So Lex says she was my grandma, she still is, but yep. So she's my grandma. She raised me, so I love that. Love how she was specific with that fact too. Love. I much consider her to be my mom. That's beautiful because that's what she says too. Like she's like a mother figure. And I also love, how you said that you have multiple rings of hers, and so she was right on with that. And then Lex said she had so many underlying issues. This makes so much sense. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And it's almost just like going about our everyday, just get finished fixing up something in the bedroom or whatever. Man, that bed looks cozy. It's exhausting. I just, a couple tired days are normal and you take it easy and then you just don't come back from them. So I don't know if it would necessarily have been like an emergency situation, but I called her my mammal, my mama, just with an L. That is so cute. So you do mediumship? I sure do. Sparkles. And you are more than welcome to join. Okay, so she also says, and I keep asking her about her ashes, but then she shows me like her ashes with like a little doily on them or something. But then they're there, they're not there, they're there, they're not there. So I don't know if someone has her ashes or if someone has like maybe just a piece of fabric or a piece of cloth in honor of her memory. So yes, I feel like I'm closer with that. I feel like you even could have a small collection of her things, miscellaneous box, like a junk drawer, grandma junk drawer type of thing. But I seen her the day of and she was sitting on her couch in her jammies. I love this. And she's just having a couple of tired days. Oh my goodness, her rosary. I have it around her urn, almost like a little altar for her. Okay. Because that's what she was talking about. That's an urn. That's an urn. Remember how I'm like, I don't know the glasses thing. I don't know the ashes thing yet. We'll get to it. And then I was like, I have this like little piece of fabric or cloth. What is this? And it's actually her rosary that's on her urn. And she talks about that. And she talks about, and she goes, it's just, a talisman for feeling safe. If that's what you need to feel safe, then that's a talisman for being safe, feeling safe. And she goes, and my energy is completely in that. It just helped me through some dark times, like that physical thing, that physical necklace. So, and she loves the way you're choosing to honor her memory. She loves the way that you're handling yourself. You're just sick of overgiving yourself. And sometimes that's how you fix it. Sometimes you're just freaking sick of saying yes to someone that's just going to keep on keeping on, you know? She's had it for so many years. It was always on her nightstand, and then you have it. Yeah, it's like a talisman of her. You look at it, you see nothing but her. That is beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Well, she wants you to know that she's absolutely still around you. Great primary guardian angel. She just makes me feel tired. Not that she had any pain when she ended up passing, and it was just very quick. It was a good day. Felt like she was in the mood to do arts and crafts and laid down for a nap, and that's what ended up happening. So she feels good about it. She says, don't feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. She loves that she saw you the same day, actually. So at least she got to see you the same day. That's what she said to me. So I love that. So I'm so glad to be able to connect you guys together. Love your guys' energy. Okay, that's what I got. Bye.